You didn't make a lot of forward progress, but killing the giant spider is a source of XP that is going to allow you to level before the final boss of this module. So like that is a good thing that you did. So, I thought it went very, very well. We are now, by the way,
Calder is just reflecting, we're having a rough day.
It was a very rough day. It was a very rough day. I'm imagining as the shatter, not the shatter spell, as the Thunderwave spell is happening, Calder turns to the camera and's like, so I bet you're wondering how I got here. Record scratch. It all started as a typical day in the Sunless Citadel. Oh man, yeah, that was.
I think I have a record scratch too.
I think that Barnabas leaving when he did was the right call for him.
Barnabas having a much better day than he could have possibly imagined because he wasn't here for this.
Yes. Oh man, that was absolutely fantastic.
He's like, the pansies, they're fine. They'll take care of everything. Cut to us, like, oh my God, kill it.
So, really quick, I would like, because we are in the last 10 minutes of our stream, I would like to first off invite the chat to A, get in on the inspirational challenge for the next game, and B, talk to us in chat. Give us your feedback. What worked? What didn't? What did you like? What did you not like? What could we do to make this more entertaining for you? Give us those suggestions right now, and we will talk about them. And I'm going to ask.
Yeah. Did you like the break event?
Oh, and did you enjoy the Barnabas event as well? That would be a great thing for me to hear from you. So let's go and do my personal favorite. We will do two separate rounds here because we've got a little bit of time. I want to hear a thing that you just had fun with in general, and something that you enjoyed specifically about another player character. Fair enough?
Okay.
Do you want them to be happening at the same time, or do you want to do one question loop and then the second question?
I don't have a preference. Let's do both at the same time.
That's reasonable.
And let's go ahead and start with Jen. What did you have fun with, and what's something another player did that you enjoyed?
I had a lot of fun accidentally killing the party. It was interesting to feel accidentally powerful. If utterly mortifying at the same time.
Nathaniel, it was more than a quadra kill. It was a triple kill just in our party. And then it killed like 3 goblins. I think it was a pentakill. I think that was I think that was a pentakill. I think. We'll have to go over the footage again. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
No. I had such a great time. I love that. I love our new member so much. It's really nice to have them on the team. Even if I think it's going to be a long time before they trust me.
Oh, right. I'm gonna share. This might not be exactly the one you wanted me to share, and I apologize if so, but I have a thing to share, which is this right here.
Oh, that's cute.
And
that's adorable.
This is some of the sketches that Gail sent regarding Echo, and it is so absolutely adorable.
I'm drawing the heck out of Echo when I next get a chance to.
Absolutely adorable.
The one rule: there has to be a ridiculous amount of piercings.
Yeah, no problem.
I love him. I love him.
So I love him too. Yes.
The
really thing is I might love him.
Jeff.
I am the bard.
Jeff, what is something that you had fun with, and what's another player character you'd like to nod?
I got tremendous mileage out of my Frost cantrip.
It's a solid pick.
Yeah, Frostbite, like really kicking it. So I really liked the getting the kill shot on the giant spider just felt satisfying, and especially
since you were the one making the right decisions the whole time. So like you turn around and you're like, fine, boom, and the spider dies. Like I loved that moment.
And like sleep spell on the goblins was just
Sleep is always a showstopper. Like you roll really well on it, and when you're dealing with things like goblins and spiders that only have 5 to 10 hit points, like you can really wreck a battlefield.
It mops up in a hurry, and it's really good. But the thing I liked about other player, aside because I don't want to, Jen's Thunderwave was hilarious. Even being a victim of it was fucking great. I loved toward the end there, Hyacinth's, I'm gonna make a bad decision. And I'm always thankful for the PC that's willing to do the stupid thing. That's always fun and fantastic. I loved that we had that moment of that bad idea. Don't care. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it.
It was the second one that Hyacinth did too.
Yeah, we do have to not put all of the we don't have to just focus on the admittedly spectacular destruction of the entire party. There was other goofs as well.
I mean, there was some really interesting
it's just
things
like
that happened.
Campfires in front of the sun is all I'm saying. M, what did you have fun with? Or I'm sorry, Jeff, were you not done?
Oh no, that was just saying, yeah, that all was good. I'm enjoying myself immensely.
I'm glad. I'm very, very glad to hear that. M.
Well, I mean, I obviously thoroughly enjoy doing the bad decisions. Like I made a character that was part of Team Bad Decisions, so
yeah, same with me.
If I don't make bad decisions, then I'm playing the character wrong.
I feel
There
like
is a
this
reason
party.
we're friends.
I feel like this party does not have a long life ahead of it. I hope folks have backup characters.
Look, I will raise wisdom when I feel like I have deserved it. But my big shout out thing is I think I'm gonna have to say that the conversation in the aftermath with Clarion was very good for me. And I just as a heads up, Jen, if you do decide to draw that scene for some reason, it is a blood-shaped dick on your face.
Which I still haven't wiped off.
Correct, you haven't.
Too good. Gail, what's something you had fun with, and what's a PC you'd like to give a shout out to?
I just had fun joining the game. I'm so excited that you let me make this character.
You fit in right away,
such,
like instantaneously.
with such openness towards how tragic this backstory is going to get. I look forward to running into more
Fratricide.
people from my past.
Goblins have big families, so I imagine we are going to see and interact with a fair number of your extended family over the course of this.
So do you have like the literal opposite of Clarion's backstory?
I don't
I'm
know
guessing-
Clarence's backstory.
Oh, you're going to learn. It's going to be great.
Maybe I'm your foil.
Gail, we also have to make sure to shout out your makeup once again. Absolutely
Yes.
fantastic. Well done. It looks amazing.
Well, I watched everyone's, the previous stuff, and I wanted to, match the garb game.
Yeah,
Accurate
And-
statement.
it's excellent. I love it.
So the shout out, I really enjoyed the playing of the awkwardness of the pit that only did 1 damage. Just the dedication of being like, all right, my character is going to react this way. Very good.
I love dumb little moments in games more than I like the fantastic ones. So this
Yeah.
I fucking love D&D.
And we had so many of both in this. Like we had this was a really, really good one. This was a very intense game, and I did not expect it to go the way it went. I had ideas of where you might go. I did not expect you to beeline straight for the goblins. I definitely did not expect you to wipe right there. I kind of expected the spider fight to happen first. I did, however, 100% predict that Hyacinth would be the one to specifically tell Meepo to unlock the death fountain. That I did call that one 100% spot on. I really
You
enjoyed.
get points for that.
I really enjoyed your willingness, all four of you, to put yourself in difficult situations for the entertainment of our viewers and me and each other and yourselves. And I cannot overstate how wonderful it is to have a group of players who know the mechanics and know how to check for traps and know how to make smart decisions, but then either that slips the memory sometimes because we're human beings, or you deliberately make a bad decision that you know is a bad decision. And I love that. I love that you're not being all paranoid, like, I need to keep my character, I need to keep my character. You are playing a character, and you are doing it in an incredibly entertaining way, and that goes to all four of you. I really appreciate everything that you all bring to the table. My very, very last question in the last minute is there anything, and I'm always going to ask this question of both chat and of you all, is there anything that I can do in the next game or in future games to make this a better experience, a fuller experience, a more satisfying experience? I'm still working on more sound effects, so that is one thing that is a piece that I know about that I'm working on.
I also have a sound effect board, but my downside is the fact that all of my sound effects are not at the same volume. So.
I wanted to discuss ideas of like house rules that I've encountered for 5e that I really like that I want to talk to you about because I think they'd be fun.
Sure. Give me or hit me. What do you got?
I'll hit you up afterwards. But that said, like for today's session,
Yep.
I have no immediate critiques, none that you're not already aware of, because it's stuff like it's like pacing and so on. That's all fine. Yeah, the encounters were fun and direct. You were permissive of us making mistakes and yet not spoiling our plans for the encounter. You didn't pounce on mistakes to stop us. So that was really satisfying. And yeah, you're threading the line of making us feel like badasses while making us feel like we're vulnerable.
It is very much like Comedy of Errors and 300, like right next to each other, like 5 seconds away from each other.
We do feel like a team of we're a team of rich kids trying this adventuring thing. It really feels that way because we're not looting bodies, we're not being murder hobos, we're trying to be civilized.
Yes. And you're doing, like I said, you're doing a great job. Chat is mentioning ambient noise again. That is still a thing. I think I can outsource my noise to someone else so that I don't have to be doing, because it's tough for me to control the scenes and the sounds at the same time with my Stream Deck. My Stream Deck only has so many buttons, so I have to navigate a bunch of menus, and it's tough to do while I'm also keeping track of everything else. So if I can maybe get one of my players to be able to feed sounds through, and they could man a soundboard or person a soundboard, that could be a really good idea.
We could also try some really low music, since everybody seemed to like my terrible playing. You know, some like taking a look at some of the because like the Twitch music, it doesn't show up in like the VOD, but there's like Twitch music, there's also like other sound music things. The idea is just finding music that you can use that's, you know, obviously not copyrighted or you know, like that.
Thunderwave definitely needs a sound effect for the game.
Yes.
Yes, that's gonna happen.
Somebody in chat already named it. It's Clarion's Call.
I think I already have. Hold on. I think I already have something that might work for that. But anyway, so yeah, there it is. You can't hear it because it's not coming through that. But anyway, so music is definitely a thing. However, I know I have at least one or two people among my viewers who have a difficult time following dialogue and background music at the same time. So it would have to be something really subtle and really in the background, if at all, because of course I want to keep as accessible as possible.
Certainly, that's.
But yeah, definitely filling the breaks with more music is definitely a thing. And I can try to have more sort of long-term sound effects like cave noises and, you know, wind in the cathedral and stuff like that. That's definitely something I can find. So yes, the issue isn't a matter of getting my hands on the sound effects. It's about juggling that with everything else. So yes, I'm 100% on board with that. Gail, what's up?
I just wanted to say that I appreciate that when there's a question about the rules, you make a call, and then if someone can, within a reasonable amount of time, pull up the actual text, we go with that. So I appreciate how you're handling the balance of the two.
Thank you, thank you. It's very important that I get it right, but also keep the flow going. And in this case, everyone has been very, very good about simply linking me the rule, letting me read it, and saying, "Oh yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be in your well, who did this in Whispers? That was Clarion. In Clarion's case, it wasn't necessarily that you had to have line of sight. Yeah, I'm totally willing to take the what it's or how it's written, and then I can always clarify it in between games if necessary."
We had a similar rules question about shape water.
Yes.
Before the game.
Because I actually, for some reason, mistook the cantrip shape water with the level 4 spell control water. So for some reason,
that you were running a level 1 campaign for a moment.
Right, because of course a cantrip should be able to part water like Moses, right? That's exactly what happens.
Seems reasonable.
I think we are basically done with anything to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and let you lovely friends go, and I'm just going to have a few more words with my lovely viewers, so please say goodbye.
Thank you for DMing.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I had a lot of fun. I look forward to next time.
All right, take care, folks. All right, I am muting that tab really quick, and I will be back in chat in just a moment with you all, so don't you worry. I am, let's see. Here we are. So, alone again, although I do see that I have captions there, so I'm going to go ahead and close those up. Oh man, I had so much goddamn fun today. Like, I was worried about this one because I knew that the spider encounter was going to be really deadly. I don't know if you noticed that I stealth deleted one of the hunter spiders in that encounter, which I did because I felt that one hunter spider and the giant spider was a balanced encounter. And I actually feel like that worked out, and I feel like it did very well. I want to make sure that I stay transparent with folks. I know that a DM can't really cheat. And that's a thing that's really important for folks to remember. A DM can't cheat. That's what the screen is for. The DM is sort of the arbitrator of what's going on. But I personally, as a DM, try to be as transparent as possible so that folks know that when something good or something bad happens, it is a result of their decisions and the dice, not me screwing them over arbitrarily. I really appreciate all of you for being here. Sinjuk, I see you. Thank you. Joan, Vampire Lady, Nathaniel, Dagny, all of you, you've been phenomenal. I appreciate you so much. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon at Math Demigod. The Patreon is new. It's something that I'm doing to try to get money not only for my rent and food, but also so that I can add hardware and software upgrades to this very stream. So if you go to patreon.com/mathdemigod, I would very much appreciate your support. And all I can say is one more time from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Take care, my friends.